What protective gear should I wear while riding a motorcycle? We're going over some questions that you guys have been asking, and I'm going to be answering them while I'm here in the shipping and fulfillment area of the MTC Rider Academy. So what kind of gear should you get? Okay, what's the protective gear? First and foremost, helmet, jacket, gloves, pants, boots. Okay, that's pretty much it. So it's going to be a full body system. The only thing we're not really covering is the neck. If you have any tips on what kind of gear to wear for the neck when you're street riding, not necessarily MX riding or anything like that, let me know. I'd be interested to see that. Maybe an airbag vest. So helmets, full face helmet, that's going to be what you're going to want. You're going to want to protect that chin bar, or that chin with that chin bar. So you want to protect that airway, so if there's going to be an impact, it's not going to crush your airway and then you die. So that's a big one. And the helmet itself is going to hopefully mitigate any type of traumatic brain injury. You're going to still get one. A concussion is still a traumatic brain injury, but hopefully it's going to minimize it, so it's not going to be something life-altering, maybe just a bad headache for a couple weeks. So hopefully that's going to be the case. Also protect your face. You don't want to mess up your eyes, your nose, anything like that. You probably look good, and you're not going to look good after a crash. But then also jacket. Okay, so the jacket is going to protect you. Typically jackets have shoulder armor, elbow armor, and if they come with back armor, that's great, but you might have to buy some back armor, and it's going to be CE level 2 back armor. So make sure you have that. If it's that gray foam, that's not going to be protective. It's just padding. That's going to protect your for abrasion resistance. You're going to be sliding across the ground. You're going to have abrasions up on your arm, ripping your skin off. Your skin is the largest organ in your body. It helps thermoregulate you, and it protects you from bacterial infections, viral infections, all these other kinds of infections. So you want to protect that as best you can. Plus, if you work with your body, you know, and you get it all scraped up, you're not going to be able to work. So a lot of issues there. So a jacket could save you money, time, pain, everything. Impact protection, you're going to hit your elbows on the ground. You're going to be flopping around. Impact protection, protect your spine. Gloves, same thing, abrasion resistance, impact protection. You're going to have your hands sliding. It's a typical reaction to fall down and put your hands. So you want to protect it with your gloves. Plus the tactile feel, you're going to not sweat all over the handlebars and the hand grips. It's going to be nice and grippy if you have the good gloves, okay? Make sure they're motorcycle gloves. All this stuff is motorcycle specific, not mechanics gloves. Then another thing is that you're going to want pants. Same exact reason when it came to the jacket. It's going to have knee armor, hip armor. Some of them have hip armor, which is great, but you're going to have abrasion resistance on your buttocks and then along the legs. And it's going to help protect you in those areas. Let me go ahead and grab another Smart Rider drill booklet while I'm here. So the next thing is going to be, and the last thing is going to be your boots. Okay, so boots are specifically motorcycle specific, are going to protect your ankles just in case they get crushed by a side swipe or a T-bone. Now, it's not going to completely protect it, but it's going to help mitigate some of that stuff. But the main thing here is to keep that ankle stabilized for when you accidentally put your foot down at speed and it starts to rotate. You don't want to rip your legs off. You don't want to rip your foot off. You need your feet. But also it has a midsole shank. Let's go ahead and get over here so you can see. Midsole shank right there on the bottom, and that's going to help it so that your foot's not going to collapse when you're putting your feet on the pegs, okay? So overall, you're going to need full gear. That's one of the biggest things that you're going to want to get. Helmet, jacket, gloves, pants, and boots, okay? Hopefully you guys know. Links in the description for RevZilla's beginner gear. Check it out so that you can get some gear.